Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today is day 11 of the review series. I'm really excited for this because this is my first and only Jurassic World set to be featured on this series. This is probably, there's only like 2 big sets that I've ever bought for Jurassic Park or World, and it's this one, and then it's that giant gate. But I already reviewed that on the channel like 2 years ago, and I got this set last April, and I never showed it to you guys, and I don't really know why. So today, I get to finally show it to you guys. So, yeah. So without any further ado, let's get into this set. Alright, so here is the set. It is the T-Rex Rampage. I think that's what it's called. I really love this set. I'm glad that we finally got these cars, even if one is smashed in the mud. I love the figures in here. You get Alan Grant, Ian Malcolm, and then the 2 kids who are behind the car. But I absolutely love this set. As soon as I saw that it was coming out, I immediately freaked out. Because I love the original Jurassic Park. That is like my favorite one of all time. So the fact that we're getting the set is just amazing to me. So first, I'm going to show you guys the figures. Then I can show you guys the car. Then the T-Rex. And then I can just show you guys everything together. Alright, starting off with Ian Malcolm. He comes with a nice torso. I really like how it's all ripped up. And on the back, it's ripped up and wet as well, which I really like. You can see his little necklace from the movie. And his accessory is the flare. And I think... yep, he has 2 faces. It's kind of a scared face, and then a surprised face. Alright, we need to get the light on in here. Next up, we have the little girl. I forget her name. I just remember... oh, Lexi. So this is Lexi and Timmy. Lexi has a very muddy arm. And her clothes are all muddy. And her pants are all muddy. I really like how there's, like, detail on the back. Because a lot of times, LEGO just leaves the backs blank. But in here, it's clearly not the case. She also has 2 facial expressions. She has a muddy face where she's smiling. And a muddy face where she is about to lose her life. Except she doesn't lose her life because he's here. Well, Dino's here too, but I like how she got the shorter legs compared to the adults, so they actually come off as kids. And she does not have any accessories. This kid kind of has an accessory. You can switch out his hair for the night vision goggles that he finds underneath the seat, which I think is really cool. And you can also have him hold the flashlight. And that's how they got into this mess in the first place. They're showing the flashlight in the back of the car. And then the T-Rex said, stop. Alright. His torso has a nice muddy look. He has his neckerchief on with his green shirt, and it is all muddy. And I dropped him. The back of his shirt is all muddy too. And he also has a very muddy arm. Dr. Alan Grant. You can switch from his hat to his hair. But I think the hat looks better. He has his neckerchief on too, in his blue shirt, and it is all wet. On the back, you can see it's all soaking wet. He also comes with a flare, too. So, that's really nice. Next up, I'm going to show you guys the dinosaur. Okay, before we get into that, can I just say, look how dusty this thing is? That imprint right there is from where the dino's foot was. Dude, I really need to dust my sets. Oh, car just... Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, the car's built in 3 sections. This brick-built giant is super cool because he can flex, or flex, or flex, or flex, or flex. All he does, he has so many things that can move around, which I think is really cool. His legs can move any way he wants. His feet are on a ball joint, so they can move around too. His tail can move around. Chomp, chomp. His head can move up and down. It can go upside down if you really believe in yourself. There are so many different things. And the hands move. There are just so many different poses and positions he can be sitting in the set. It is so cool. And I like all the tiling on the side and how everything looks and the shape and how they got the shape of the head. I really like how they got that without using like a mold. Because a lot of sets just have the like 4-piece dinosaur molds, which don't really get the point across. I mean, it looks realistic, more realistic, but there's not as much playability, which I don't really like. But this guy sure does have a lot of playability. Next up, let's see those cars. Alright, first, we're just gonna take the cars out. And I'm gonna show the crushed one first. So this car, it can move. It could roll, except it's kind of missing a wheel. But it is all nice and flat. And this is actually in 3 segments. You have the back of the car. Then you have the middle part, which is like where everything else connects to. Then you have the front. And these just clip into that bar. Like that. Does that on both sides, which is really nice. And now it can roll around, be on its way, except it's not on its way because the dinosaur smushed it into the mud. Next up, the car that can be on its way has a ton of detail. It has the same stickers as this car, but I figured I'd show it on this one because this one is actually isn't out of order. This one has some really nice stickers on this side. This is Jurassic Park. It has some nice grills at the front. Same stickers on this side. Like the things on the tires. Has it over here too. Then there's a sticker on the back saying Ford Explorer. Waiting for it to focus. There we go. And then there's a little bumper sticker in there too. And then there's the license plate. On the hood of the car, there is another sticker saying Jurassic Park. There's the windshield wipers, the lights. No, it doesn't go that way. To the mirrors. No, it's not. What is that? I forget what this is. Maybe it is just a light. There's the sunroof on here too. And then there's seats in the car. There are no doors. You just have to kind of break this 6x2 off. But you don't have to, because the roof, I said the roof, not the whole front of the car, can come off. To see the glasses where in the movie they shake because the dinosaur's stomping around. And then you can see the island thingy where it shows like all the islands that are out. And then there's the steering wheel, and then the car seats, and then there's actually studs so that this guy can go on. It's that the figures can just sit. Now I want to talk about some things that I like, that I like about this and that I don't like about this. First off, the stuff that I like is just the set in general. I love this concept and idea, and it was actually done really well. But some things that I didn't like about this was 2 main characters weren't here. Never mind, because I forgot that Ellie doesn't tag along for this. She, stays back with that Triceratops. I forgot about that. But there's one character which I'm kind of surprised and I'm kind of not surprised that he isn't in here. It is the lawyer. Because he was in the first car with the kids, and he got scared. He ran into the bathroom and then got munched for lunch by the dinosaur. So he is resting somewhere. And yeah, so I'm kind of disappointed that he isn't in here. And I really wish that they included that bathroom that got destroyed. That would have been so cool, especially if there's a play feature where, like, if you clicked somewhere, like, all the walls just fell down. Kind of like in Lego City, where you click and, like, their pieces go shooting up and it makes all the walls explode in, like, Lego City with the construction. You know what I mean? Kind of. Yes? No? Maybe? Alright. Never mind. But another thing I do like is that how they got the power line look. And I mean this look. All these lines that are down because the dinosaur just barged right through. I love how that looks. And, this goes on the back somewhere. It's kind of a shame that we couldn't see more of that. But it is what it is. I also like that there's imprints from where the dino stepped. And then there's a huge, like, print of where the car was. And I like that you can see the rails on where the cars, like, had to drive on. There's a perfectly good spot for this car to sit in. Yep, see? Now if I push this down, can't really wiggle. And then right here, there's little parts where can't be pushed over. Well, not very easily. And I like that part of it too. I also like that it says high voltage, 10,000 volts on here. And then you can't see this detail. Now you can. I also really like these lights that are on here saying these are on, these are off, beware. And then this is one of my favorite parts. It is right there. It's a nice 2x4 tile that says Lego Jurassic Park. And then there's a quote from Ian Malcolm saying, "Boy, do I hate being right all the time." I forget what he said, but he said something like, what's next? The dinosaur is going to go running around, something like that. And then 30 minutes later in the movie, what do you know? This scene happens. Yeah, that is kind of it. There's not much else to this build, except I want to show you it all put back together. Alright, here we go. Here's the full thing. And here. If I do this, you can see the kids standing behind the car. You can see the Ian Malcolm in his car. Dr. Grant yelling at the dinosaur, saying, "Over here!" Oh, one thing I forgot was down here, there's a little thing saying, "This is the pen that you're going by." It is the Tyrannosaurus Rex, obviously. That just goes right down there. So, yeah. That is all for this amazing Jurassic World set. Unfortunately, there's nothing more to review from Jurassic World. But it is really cool that I got to review this set. I am really excited to get more Jurassic World sets. And it is rumored that we might get a visitor center. So hopefully that comes true so I can show that off to all of you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell to receive all notifications. And as always, peace out.